won't you be free? Just way too late.
Chevrolet shy, you let him ain't hard, but the devil ain't far. Yeah, got a hoe with no jar. Yeah, wanna fuck my car. Yeah, hey, where your heart, man? If you're suppressed enough, the decimals can make you special. If you're stressed enough, the extra ones can make you press it up. Then with the extra love, the extra love, the extra love, exile in Exodus. It's excellent. They make a young nigga reckless and reckless and reckless and reckless and oh shit. Nigga was popping, fucking up mostly. Counting up paper, counting up cash. It's a vibrations, haven't I told you? It's a vacations, haven't I showed you? I'm ruthless. Little bitch trying to hit my little line, trying to talk about closure. You stupid. Little bitch trying to hit my little line. I've been living outside.
Stop treating hoes like I need them. I'm too busy making promises when I can't keep them. It's time I slow this life down to 100. I keep making the same mistake when I should be learning from it. Oh, coming and it's probably gonna be bad for me. Nothing I can do is gonna be what it has to be. Wish I never bought the game my uncle sold me. It's a little too late to see the whole way. Karma coming, karma coming, karma coming in. Karma coming, karma coming, karma coming in. Karma coming, karma coming, karma coming in. Hey, hey.
Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Please, Ya Allah, please bless the stream because we are going to talk about some heavy topics today. I first want to see how the chat doing. Dev, it's been a while. I see you streaming a lot these days. I didn't even know you stream like that. Are you having like a subathon or are you just grinding, bro? Are you just grinding? Because I can respect the grind. I myself, unfortunately, cannot stream like that continuously because I actually have like crazy stuff happening in my life right now. If I just switch this camera, then you will maybe see a little bit of it. So there's a lot of things that I have to do. I used to do 48 hours streams. Dude, I will die. I do feel like I could do those streams because I don't sleep that well already. And we are running on Switch today. Yes, this is the tea time bev for the day. I tasted this up, but it's not too bad, but it is quite ass. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, we got the pink flavor going on, but I'm struggling at the moment with my hip. So every time I'm walking, let me see if I can show you. Just quickly, okay. Yeah, we did update the bunker. I don't know if you ever noticed, but it is looking a little different. But anyway, my hip is okay. Yes, we are a little late today, but it's fine. So just here, I swear it is not my ball set. Okay, just here. Every time I walk, then it's like. If I just put pressure on it, It feels like it's going to burst. So I'm a little salty today. Actually, not a little. It's always around this time of the year. I don't know if you would notice. Maybe it's just burnout from the year. But this month always makes people crash out. But it's not that it isn't valid though. There is some reasonable crash outs that actually needs to be addressed. We are gonna get into it. I did want to have a stream on Sunday. I do have to apologize. I missed the stream on Saturday. I forgot what I was doing. Hopefully nothing sus. But if you were expecting me, I do apologize. I just want to show you that this is the schedule still for now. This is still the schedule. I hate this point of view. Let's do that. There we go. Yeah, this is still the schedule. It is a little scuffed because I didn't start at 6:30. But you didn't need to know that. Okay? Anyway, this is probably not gonna happen. When you do click that, it goes to Streamer Awards. And then I believe we are done voting. Dev, did you vote for me? Did you vote for your favorite hidden gem streamer? Bruh. I bet you didn't. Really? Okay, I'll trust. But I should probably take that. I always vote for you all. Dev, that's my goal right there. I just want to preface as well, because we have to celebrate our W's where we can. Ladies and gentlemen, or maybe just gentlemen, we are almost at 100 followers. That is amazing. That is massive. And the YouTube is also not doing too bad, guys. Zero viewers. Cinema. How do I get out of this? Let me just check something. I want to see if the thumbnail updated. Awesome. There we go. That is what I was struggling with while the stream was going on. Wait, open my Twitch story lol before it goes forever. Okay, let me just see what you got going on here quickly. Mission completed till next time. Thank you. Are you done streaming? Did you just quit? What the hell? Did you just retire, bro? I can't actually hear what's going on. Dude, you straight chilling, bro. Damn. You don't even need to skate through the roads. You are just living your best life. That's awesome. Through. I'm glad for you. Whoa. Chill. I'm getting duplicated. Okay. So, I don't know, Trev, where you are from. That look hella American. That look hella USA. That did not look like Africa at all. So, we are going to address something today. Whoa, the BGM is doing a lot. The BGM is doing a little too much. Can we turn that down a notch? Chill. But now it's there. Dude, this audio is so tough to manage. Okay. Vancouver, Canada. Okay. Dev, maybe you can tell me, because maybe this is just gonna be you and me. But I actually want to know from you. Do you know or have an issue on your side of the world with regards to gender-based violence? Because I think this is a pretty common issue. It should be recognized internationally, in my opinion. Because I actually don't know on Canada's side. No, not at all. Damn! Y'all got it good. Yeah, I always think about it, because where we are at right now in South Africa, Cape Town. Okay, Cape Town, Johannesburg, Durban, and those other places, you know. who even knows about the other ones? Okay. Anyway, I struggle to believe that it's not only on our side, but I will say we do have a major issue with regards to gender-based violence, which means the violence directed towards, and rather an immense amount, like it's difficult to even think about the volume and the scale of this problem, because if you do, it is super fucking depressing. It's violence directed towards women and children, and it is, I will say, Trev, you can call it maybe part of the Me Too movement that the Western side experienced or still is experiencing, but there is just too many cases of men taking advantage of women and getting away with it. You know, I'm talking about some dirty shit, bro. Where you get accused of rape, you found guilty, and then you get out in the next 12 months. Bruh. This shit is evil. And it is I don't want to say it is common in South Africa, but if you look at the stats, dude, I'm gonna try and find the stats now. There is an Instagram video that has been circulating on this side of the world. Trev, I don't know if you've seen the purple display pictures on Instagram. I don't know if it is on X as well. And I don't know how tapped in you are on social media. Maybe it's just Twitch, but I don't know if you noticed a lot of Twitch logos on Instagram when it comes to people's display pictures. I see here that it's not everyone, because it does kind of give Black Lives Matter when you change the display picture. I remember feeling super shitty about it, because when we all made our display pictures black, right? I don't know if you remember this, but there is some people that did this. I see it's not a lot, so maybe some people actually agree with me. But yeah, you will see this display picture. I believe some celebrities as well. Maybe let me not share too much. I don't want to dox my own people, so let me just hide that. What is this people called again? They are called Tyler. There we go. I had no idea what it meant. Okay, so it had reached you. That is actually interesting. So yeah, you will see things like this. It is to present awareness of the massive volume of abuse towards women and children. And if I can check, there is supposed to be a video. So it's good that this awareness is spreading, because if I can find the numbers quickly, I think it's Women for Change SA. Yeah, there's a lot of videos here, but there was one specific video that I felt just so heartbroken, because you know, we had a situation in the past. Obviously, you don't hear of all the stories. So some of it, unfortunately, gets drowned or in the in the mountain of media that we consume on a daily basis. That is unfortunate. And a lot of the situations or cases that does happen, a lot of people don't know about it because of that. So these accounts will bring awareness, will actually show the women that was abused and were murdered. And it is quite sad to just see, if you keep on scrolling down, this is all South African women. And I don't know if anyone is going to say this. It is a lot of African cultured people that is on this side. I see also some what is a nice way to say white people? Fuck it. I'm just gonna say some white people. But it is a point that I'm trying to say is that it is not just one type of people. That's fucking a child, man. It is insane. No, it's not okay. So it is all across the board. It is not just Africans. It is not just colored people. It is not just white people. It is all across the board. And it doesn't get talked about enough. And there's always these moments within the year that I find that this situation will explode, will reach a threshold, and then it will be where people will just try and raise their voices because things aren't changing. I'm gonna mention a story that actually deeply affected me, and this story is not about me. Please do not get this wrong, but this was massive in 2019, and you can see how long ago this was addressed, and the media, everyone was upset about what happened, and this type of conversation started and it erupted, and we thought, or we had hoped that this bad thing that happened would have actually presented or allowed change to happen because it was that bad. And the situation that I'm differencing here is something very it's even hard to talk about. Like, I've been thinking about it whole day, and it is difficult to think about because it was close to the school that I attended when I was 13 to 18 in high school. When let me just explain that the high school that I went to was Livingston High School. This is a school in Claremont, and it happened very close by. So I don't want to say fortunately it didn't happen to the students at the school. That is so fucked up to say, but they were blessed in a way. And it is crazy how it happened because this is the location of the high school, right? And the situation or the case happened very close by. It is a girl that was murdered at the post office. Her name was I struggled to say it the whole time. Let me just see here. Her name was Uyenene Machiana, and she was a very, very innocent and lovely person, or she at least looked like that. And it took the country by storm when this happened because here you have the school, right? And this murder happened right next to the fucking school. Right here at the post office. I believe she was fetching a parcel. And she was looking for help because she didn't know where to go, and she found someone that was going to assist her, and it was this guy, and this guy led her into like a dark space, and then he took advantage of her. I believe he raped her, and then he murdered her and kept her in the post office. I don't know how you say, it's like a storage room or something like that, or like a locker. He kept her body in there. Trigger warning. I apologize, guys. Trigger warning. And the fucked up thing is, This is where the murder happened. The fucking police station. The police station was right next door. Dude, it is safe nowhere. And I will even say Claremont, relatively a safe area. You wouldn't expect this type of thing to happen. But it has brought up the fact that it is safe nowhere in South Africa. And these situations, this happened in 2019, okay? And I believe this is what actually allowed or made the media upset that, okay, gender-based violence, women, children keep getting murdered, keep getting R-word. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it because it is real shit. They got raped, and nothing or very little policies, lawmakers has put anything in place to make sure that these people that have done these things are put in jail for life. Some of them don't even face punishment. Some of them get away with it very easily. So you are going to see this everywhere. I think I'm hoping at least that this conversation doesn't just die out. Just like the Black Lives Matter movement, you know what I mean? It is, we'll be making now all our display pictures purple. But then next month when it's festive, then we change our display pictures because we're not in the mindset of a revolution anymore. We're not in the mindset of having a shutdown to address these very important struggles people are facing. So yeah, I would like to see some genuine change because it is a conversation. Why? Why is it still a conversation? Why has no action been done? And why, if action has been done, is it so minuscule that you don't even notice? Because the numbers is crazy, guys. I'm going to see if I can find the numbers. Before the G20 summit, the South African women will silence the nation. Okay. We call on all women and members of the LGBTQI+ community across South Africa to refrain from all paid and unpaid work in workplaces, universities, homes and communities to demonstrate the economic and social impact of their absence. We demand that gender-based violence and femicide be declared a national disaster. Why is this taking so long? How many people need to die? How many people need to face such gruesome crimes before people actually fucking wake up? You know what I mean? Before people in power actually make decisions, if not to put them away in jail forever, but at least some deterrence, you know, because the numbers make it seem like this is so casual. Here is the numbers. Okay. I don't know how much of this is fact because I don't see any sources here. I have to be fair, right? But I do agree with this. I will say the numbers are not that far off if you're just thinking about it 5 years ago. Because I believe South Africa or one of the provinces is stated as the most kindest city in the world, but then at the same time, the most rapes and murders happen in that same town. Bruh. Tell me what is going on there. Make it make sense. South Africa is facing one of the most violent and deadly gender-based violence epidemics in the world in just 1 year. 5,578 women were murdered, a 33.8% increase from the previous year. God damn! That is only the reported cases. South Africa's femicide rate is 6 times higher than the global average. 6 times higher, guys. 6 times higher. And it is not a stat to be proud of. This is a stat where we like, no, please don't bump those numbers up. Please, we want to lose this one. For fuck's sake. I don't want to win this one. On 11th of April 2025, Women for Change marched to the Union buildings carrying an unburied casket and a petition that now holds the voice of over 200,000 South Africans. The South African government signed our memorandum. Okay, so things are happening. That is good. Announced a so-called GBVF 90-day blitz and made countless promises, yet it has failed to act with the urgency this crisis demands. Let me just move this quickly. It is just frustrating, guys, to see that so little has been done in order for this kind of behavior to stop. Why are we struggling to get this sorted? Is the society in South Africa so fucked that we don't respect women and their space? And I know we make jokes a lot on this channel, right? I will always emphasize and put it out there that I am an intense male feminist. You know, we make some memes about it. We play around with it. I hate periods. Periods are the worst. This, unfortunately, is just not funny. It continues to say, we demand that gender-based violence and femicide be declared a national disaster now. Gender-based violence and femicide is a national disaster. One that must be confronted with the same urgency, resources, and commitment as any other state emergency. Join the G20's women's shutdown. So the G20 is coming to South Africa. Why? Stay the fuck on your side of the world. We don't want you here. Withdraw your power on 21st of September. When is the 21st of September? Let me just check. I don't know if I can ask this in the chat. But can you tell me, is there anyone in your life? You don't have to say yes or no. You don't even have to answer me. Let me preface that. But tell me now, have you ever been involved or heard of a story of a woman child being abused in real life? I'm not talking about movies now. I'm talking about in real life. I'm talking about you talking to your friend and your friend just drops the biggest fucking bomb in the world and you're like, damn, you could have been there, but your friend was maybe being silent because they didn't want to embarrass themselves. Dude, that is actually a blessing, bro, because there is this is a little fucked up to say, but I feel like almost all the women that I've encountered in my life has a story to tell about certain violence or abuse, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, that they have faced from people, whether it's in school, whether it was in work, whether it was just a casual night out at the clubs. which turns very, very messy. So you today must be blessed, or all of the above. Yeah, so I actually hope that you never experience anything like that today. But it does show you a lot of perspective, and I hope that you can learn from this channel because we cover a lot of drama and I make a lot of fun of it. I don't really take it that seriously, but there's two things that I will always take seriously, and I'll try my best not to make too much memes out of it. That is the Palestine situation with the ongoing genocide that hasn't stopped yet. What the fuck? It's very silent that you hear any progress being made there. And I see Trump just being like the worst troll in the universe. But okay, this is not about that. I also see that all of the above. I think I need to pick me up, guys. Dude, I was going to make a point and then I lost my track. I hate when that fucking happens. Bruh. Guys, do you remember what I was talking about? I was just sitting here awkwardly as fuck, just like, dude, what was I talking about? My mind just glitched. I was talking about something. Why did I talk about Trump though? Why did I talk about Trump? Trump fucked me up. Dude, what was I talking about? Shit. Come on. Okay, wait. Okay, so I have a new train of thought. Let me go this route. It is so normalized for men to abuse. Oh wait, I'm so stupid. You were talking about the things you stand for. Thank you so much. Why the fuck did I talk about it now? Okay, so yeah, there's two things that you'll try not to make fun of. Yes, so there's two things I always take seriously. That is the Palestine genocide that is ongoing, that hasn't stopped yet, and gender-based violence. I don't know if you've watched that stream, but we have covered it actually so often. And that's kind of what I wanted to lead into, is that this type of violence is normalized in the world. Whether it's Trump grabbing pussy and whatever, getting away with that shit. What happened there, nobody knows. But there's just so many people that uses sex to influence others. And that part is so fucking evil. This shit is in 13 Reasons Why. This shit should just be in movies and shouldn't be in real life. We've seen it with Imru and Merskif. It is even on Twitch, where we've seen her testimonial of the situation and how Merskif has been verbally, emotionally, and physically, even sexually abused her. And yes, all of these claims proven until guilty, guilty until proven. Oh, wait. I'm waking up, guys. I'm waking up. I think I need another sip. Innocent until proven guilty. That is what I wanted to say. That still stands. However, the allegations are bad. The perception is ruined. And then you also get on the flip side, not just Merskif taking advantage of Imru, but then you also see the flip side of that, where you have this streamer called Nina Lin, that is a Asian Chinese streamer and they just openly sexually abuse this guy, and then she makes like it's nothing serious, like it's a joke.
Saeed, come here. I got you. Saeed, come here.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
23.
No,
He's consensual.
no, he's not consenting.
Yes, he is.
He's not even saying nothing.
He likes it. Yeah, okay.
You can see like they're trying to guard him. He is smiling, but he's nervous. I mean, you don't want to be the buzzkill in this situation. You have so many cameras pointed on you. You don't want to be the clip, you know what I mean? But they are really forcing this guy to be involved in what they are doing.
Oh, no.
I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Hold on. Hold on. Sit down.
Yo.
Sit down. Sit down.
You remind me of that one.
Dude, this shit is so it's like it's not even a problem for these guys. It's just like oh well, yes, for the clip though, for the memes. I mean, everyone thinks this is funny, right? It's not just clearly guys cannot get sexually abused. This guy, I mean, he should be embarrassed, right? What the hell? A chick twerking on my D? Everybody wants that, right? No. Shut the fuck up. Not everybody wants that. And then she goes online to like disrespect the whole situation. But the problem is that she done that. She got banned for a week. And then you have situations like Diddy, where he's gonna come out of prison in the next 1.5 years. So these sexual abuse cases does not get seriously handled. They are taken quite lightly. It's like really live on stream, guys. That is like the few things that fucking triggers me about Twitch. And it really makes me skeptical about where this website is going. I just hope the community that I foster will be aware of such things, that they don't get easily, you know, controlled by these liars. Dude, I have to deal with liars whole day. Now we have to deal with lies on the internet as well. So yeah, they can't keep getting away with it. I'll stop there. But yeah, sexual assault cases online and in the real world just doesn't get taken seriously until, you know, a 33% of women dies every year because of this shit. We have to literally stop reduction in order to make them listen to us. It is sad, bro. Otherwise, oh well, just die. Just die in a heap somewhere. Maybe the evidence will come up in the future. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? So keep on talking about these things. I will keep on talking about Palestine. I will keep on mentioning these gender-based violence cases because I will not lie, it hasn't been on my feed in a long time. I get a lot of brain rot these days. So it's good to, even though I do have a very demanding, stressful life already, I still want to be updated about this shit if there is any progress being made. So we will tap in sometimes, okay? And I'm going to address these things in the future. Like I said, these two things means quite a bit to me. I would love, this is the world that I want, guys, okay? And I think it's important to mention this because we don't want to keep on mentioning the problems. We want to get somewhere where when you take a walk at night, when you go to the shop alone, when you go to events alone, when you go to the club alone, as a woman, any event, you should be comfortable to go without feeling that you might be in danger. Because I believe a lot of women, especially South African women, have this anxiety that something will happen without fear. Dude, I wish all the places could be like Vancouver, Canada. I don't know how safe it is on that side. I don't know if you're in the ghetto. But it is rough on this side. Usually, even in the case where you are out in a group, right? Maybe you go bowling or something. Your friend that is a female maybe wants to go to the bathroom, but the bathroom is some distance away. Why can't she go alone, feeling secure enough that she will get back in the same state? It's extremely safe, really. And the police are really fast if someone does something. Wait. Dude, I'm not even lying. Then it must be really fucking funny to you that right here, by my school, this person got murdered. And the police station is right here. How fucked up is that? Can't even talk about the police yet. Exactly. Right next to people. This is the messed up thing about it. Okay, yes, I get it. It wasn't done in front of the police, okay? But the people don't give a fuck about the police to the point where they are willing to do such acts right next door. What the fuck? Okay, but this guy, I will say, was a psycho. I believe that he even smiled while he was on the way to jail when he was found that he was guilty. I believe he had like a smirk or something. I don't really want to talk or give any attention to that motherfucker, but I do think my school, Livingston High School, I will give you your flowers. Gash, are you in the chat? I don't know if you noticed this guy, but this is my English teacher, and this is one of the teachers that pretty much inspired me to get out there and get out of my comfort zone. I wish I could talk to him sometime, but he makes me nervous. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to expect the same or I don't know if he's going to expect what has come from high school now, but I'm very proud of this. This makes me so happy to see my school being vocal about such big problems that we are facing in South Africa. So yes, I don't know if there is any website or something, a petition to sign. Maybe someone can tell me in the chat, but if there is, oh shit, my stick just touched the ground. If there is a website or something that we need to interact with, just hit in the chat and we will carry it forward. Another thing is, if you are South African and you are a female, maybe if you're a male too, don't book leave. You should make sure that you are going to be part of this very important movement. And I believe the more people that are involved, the higher the chances is of this actually making an impact. So just keep it in mind, okay? Put it in your calendar somewhere. Make sure you are tapped in. Make sure you are following Women for Change South Africa, so that you are at least tracking the progress that is being made. If there is any, inshallah army. That's the only thing I can say, okay? Guys, a little bit of a lighter topic, but still a little edgy. I will say it's a little edgy. So I've seen this meme circulating of, okay, surely Trev, you know of Charlie Kirk, right? Surely you must know of Charlie Kirk. Please tell me you know Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace. And tell me, are you a fan? No judgment here. Are you a fan? I just want to know. Are you actually someone that misses him? It is fine if you are. It's valid. But also you don't have to answer, I guess. I don't involve myself in politics, thankfully I have no. Okay, Travis, I apologize for asking you these questions. Now that I know that, I won't ask you such crazy questions because I know that you don't want to involve yourself. I will respect that. And I also, look here, we will talk about politics, but I will make light of a lot of things. So I hope you can at least tolerate it on this channel. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm sorry, but not sorry at the same time. Let me just fix this. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to show my window because it's literally no curtains. So it's a little spooky. The people upstairs can literally watch me stream right now. They can learn. Trev, you're so sweet. I also appreciate you watching and chatting because a lot of people are not in the same time zone as me. So it is difficult to get viewers, especially random viewers. So thank you for being on the channel. This is not going to be too long of a stream, so I hope you can be here for the whole stream. So you moved rooms. Yes, we've moved rooms. Thank you for noticing. I literally, this is my, you know how we had Mr. Fan as our friend, as our guest. Now we have Mr. Chainsaw. Guys, we have Mr. freaking Chainsaw. Yeah, don't ask too many questions, guys. Like I said, the bunker is evolving. It is we're getting some live patch updates. So you will be seeing a lot of changes soon. Guys, it is the unlimited randomness chat. You shouldn't expect consistency, okay? Anyway, so Charlie Kirk passed away. He was assassinated in a very gruesome way. And I will say that I do feel some sympathy towards him, even though I don't really understand his views because he conflicted himself a lot. Can't wait for a special guest on this stream. Yes, we had Mr. Fan, we have Mr. Chainsaw today. Who knows we will get next? Huh? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Right, YouTube? Okay. Which guest will be next? Maybe we'll get Mr. Dildo next time. Bruh. Anyway, I feel like all assassinations are gruesome. Yeah, and it was done very publicly. I mean, some assassinations happen in the background, and some assassinations happen in the background. Some organizations, institutions are very smart about how they do it. I'm talking about you, Israel. I'm talking about the beeper situation, okay? That is fucked up. I don't know how you guys do that. You have no soul. Scumbags. Anyway. But this one was done very openly. And this is how I believe society is so desensitized to such evil things that they feel like these actions is not even like the scariest thing that happened in the week. There's so much things that happen every day. So anyway, he is now no more with us, and there is a lot of people that hated him. there is a lot of people that hated his views. I actually stayed away because I already saw one clip and then I was like, okay, this guy is full of shit, and then I just stood away. That is what I do. As a streamer, that is not really applicable because you should be updated on these things, but I don't give a fuck. I just didn't care about this guy, but I don't know why the internet does this. I think the internet was made for me, guys, because this is the most random meme of my life, and I thank you, Gash, for bringing this to my attention. But AI is... This is the right way to use AI. I don't even know now if this is wrong because it looks so right. The AI is getting so good that I kind of believe this. This kind of looks like someone. Kirkification is all fun and games for libtards until you whip out one of these. Is this an actual person, guys? Are you fucking with it? Is it not AI? Why is the internet does this? Can anyone explain why? What the fuck? Erika Kirk says what the Kirkification meme has gone too far. Phones JD Vance for support. This is fake. Because I know there was, I feel like a few weeks ago, where there was speculation that Erika Kirk was going to have an affair with JD Vance and a whole lot of messy shit. What the fuck am I looking at? Is people betting now on whether Erika Kirk is going to have an affair with JD Vance? That is crazy. Absolute cinema. Dude, this shit is everywhere. Do you have better clips of this? Dude, what is going on? I don't get this. Why did they do this? Is there an explanation? Is this AI or is it real? Do people just look like... Do they just look like Charlie Kirk? Have I been lied to my whole life? That's how I feel like right now. Oh my god, this is good.
Y'all been on that type of timing for too long. Iceman, Tiffany, Bluestones, I done made plenty shit right at a two wrong shit. Let's go. And nobody cares until they in front.
Dude, what am I looking at? No, not the I show speed meme. Nah. No. Dude, this is so Gen Z coded. We make a joke about every fucking thing in the world. We cannot. We don't have any filter. Nothing is safe from the memes. From the trolls. What am I looking at? These are clearly not Charlie Kirk's. I didn't remember this timeline. I don't remember this. This is some multiverse shit, bro. I'm dead 1.3 seconds. The Kirkification will continue until morale improves. What? So this is like a protest? Oh, I kind of want to click on this. Do we click on this, guys? It's not a video. Oh my god, that is cursed. Is Charlie Kirk now Spider-Man? How it feels liking Kirkification memes regardless of who gets Kirkified. Dude, I hope I don't get Kirkified. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? So this is this similar to the JD Vance meme? Where he just photoshopped that like fat picture I like this really obese caricature of JD Vance, but it's like everywhere. You just see JD Vance meme. Oh my god, this is gonna be cursed. Dude, look at this shit. I believe he actually embraced this, which kind of makes me like him a little. But just because of that. See, he also got his own like doppelganger weird meme shit going on. He's a couch fucker. Wow. He is? In this timeline? Or a different one? Which one? Are you talking about Kirk or are you talking about JD? JD Vance. Oh god. I don't get this meme though, but I can respect it. I can understand that it's not to be taken seriously, but I just don't get it. It's just not that funny to me. Oh wait, what? She has been banned again? This is fake news. I don't believe this is real. She finally banned in unbanned in 3 days max. So I know about her situation. Oh, no ways. Imadu is back. Are we healed, chat? Is life getting better? I think we are about to be healed soon. I hope that Imadu can deal with these challenges in a manner that doesn't get too messy. But it probably will. Knowing Mischief, it will probably get very, very messy and it will be very drama fueled. I hope that they do deal with it behind the scenes though, because this is like very personal shit, you know what I mean? You don't want to involve the internet about the shit that you're dealing with, because it's very like, it's a crime. Like you have to kind of keep that, you have to kind of be careful, especially when it involves the law. You know, it's not entertainment, guys. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, Kirkification, maybe we can find more things. Also, just about the Mischief thing, I don't know if anyone talked about this, but she did that. She dropped her massive load because there was rumors, or she has proof that Mischief is doing it to other women too. So I don't know how many people know or focus on that. Like, who is this other person or other people that he's just abusing? And how did it get to Imadu in the first place? So yeah, I'm gonna stay very close to that story. What is this shit? I don't get this. This was 2 days ago. What the fuck am I watching? No way.
Do you?
No way. Dude, I remember this picture. Let's see if I can pause on it. So it is AI fucking with deepfakes, because this at the end of the day is a deepfake, right? Deepfake technology is going to be so bad in the future. I don't know if any of you seen the Neil deGrasse Tyson TikTok or YouTube video, but he basically says that we are gonna get to a situation. Fuck, I use that word a lot. I need to find a synonym for situation. We are gonna get to a point of our lives where we won't be able to tell what is a deepfake, what is not. In fact, we might be there already, because it's so accurate. The technology is that advanced, and it can basically, I mean, this kind of, some of them don't look scuffed. That is a problem. Did this really happen, guys? I don't know. This kind of looks fabricated to me. Who knows?
Do you feel flashbanged? I'm sorry for doing that to you. I had to throw you in the deep end of this topic because I needed to authentically recreate the way I felt when I first ran into one of these things completely unprompted. Hi again, guys, and I firmly believe looking at these images is profoundly unhealthy for the human spirit, which is why we're going to be looking at too many of them to count. As you know, and I'm sure no one from anywhere on the political spectrum has allowed you to forget, Charlie Kirk was a right-wing politics guy who got shot on September 10th earlier this year.
I think that his views was so radical, and this is why I get insane this is why I get insanely scared of people like Hasanabi, because he also doesn't back down when people talk to him. And I believe that put a massive target on your back. He doesn't concede. Even if he is found guilty, he will not concede. So people like this, there is a lot of crazies out there that either gets better social or they start to invest themselves in taking you down in the market space of ideas. You know what I mean? That was a good take, right? That was a good take. Wait, he's in China? What the fuck?
And died as a result. His name has remained in discussion since then, and the way I've seen him pulled up on my timeline recently and unwillingly was through hundreds and
especially if it's like controversial things, right? If you're talking about abortion the whole time, if you're talking about hardcore stuff like underpaid wages every day, or your content surrounds that, then there's gonna be a lot of people angry with you on one side that doesn't agree with you. And I feel like that manifests, and it manifested into someone getting the motivation enough to get a rifle in public, in a large scale event. 360 no scope this fucking guy. Very, very dangerous times we're living in, guys.
hundreds of edits of his face put onto pictures of other people, and in tons of scenarios, I don't think
Dude, you doing my goat. Don't fucking do that to I Show Me.
Kirk was ever going to find himself in during life. It is some of the most diabolical, disrespectful shit I have seen all year. And this is a year where something similar happened to Vice President J.D. Vance, where all of these AI and Photoshop edits of his face kept making the rounds, to the point of Vance using the most popular
so
one
was
for
right.
his
It
Halloween
is similar.
costume. Quick disclaimer, this video is going to be showcasing a lot of disrespectful shit. I may laugh, I may gag, but this is in no way a cosign of all the things shown in this video.
So that's actually why I explained first that he was assassinated before actually diving into this topic, because this is very disrespectful. These memes are not out of love, guys. This is trolls. And it's funny to me because I am an edgy motherfucker, but I can see, or at least recognize, the fact that this is messed up. And a lot of people don't see it like that.
Merely a slack-jawed reaction to the absurdity of them existing at all. That said, if you enjoy this video, this card at the end will take you to my video covering the similar stuff happening to J.D. Vance earlier this year, and be sure to subscribe with notifications on so you never miss an upload.
Yeah, guys, like and subscribe to my channel. I actually wanted to watch this video, but I think the time is just a little too late because there is something else. Dude, this might be my best wallpaper ever. Sorry, this might be my best thumbnail in the world. This is cinema, bro. I am proud of this middle finger. It is so clean, bro. That is, I don't even think I will redo that. Look how skew it is. I can't keep staring at the toothpick when it's on screen. Can't keep staring at my mouth, you horny bitch. Bruh. Sorry. I need to chill. I need to chill. I'm trying to chill, guys. I'm in heat, if you can put it like that.
Dude made himself white on the actual image. So when I saw the Charlie Kirk edit of it weeks ago, I thought that on its own was the joke. I thought that it would mercifully stay isolated to this one instance, but God, I should have known it was coming. I probably should have. Every single Drake album cover known to man has a Charlie Kirk variant where it's just him in all the iconic poses you've seen Drake in, but replaced with Charlie's face. If you've ever wanted to see an M-Preg Charlie Kirk, not just through M-Preg Mafia Charlie
just
Kirk,
because
the cover of Certified
the internet is so random.
I'm gonna be honest.
The internet is literally my home space. Unlimited randomness incarnate. Thank God for the internet. No. If you know, you know. Moving on.
Pregnant with child is a look that really suits him. He probably should have stuck to his usual aesthetic. I
Dude,
think
my
the
hairline's so
on the pitted
fucked on
hair
that
album
outside
cover
of my
looks
head.
decent, given that they let him keep his normal hair and put him in a suit, so it isn't like the worst thing in the world. But that original Drake image is so iconic that it's always just going to be seen by me as Charlie trying to jack the boy's swag. Am I valid in Toronto yet? If I ever go to like Brampton or some shit, I'm going to get executed at gunpoint. Now, let's be real. You know this like didn't stop with just album covers. In fact, the majority of the stuff was well outside of that. People
Why?
started putting it on memes and any reaction image you could think of.
No, not Gojo. Not my goat Gojo. So they're ruining like all of like current media. This is why we can't have things. This is why we can't have nice things, guys. I cannot be invested in anything anymore. Otherwise, they kirkify my fucking shit.
This shit refused to stay as just edits of isolated anomalies that existed in their own corner of the internet. If an image had an actual human facial...
It's like the modern version of the... What is that meme? When it goes with the song and then the guy dances. It is a very bad way of describing this. Where it goes, dun, dun, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna fuck her down and deserve you. Dude, my brain is chopped. What do you call that when you troll someone? I forgot that guy's name. Ricardo! I'm like the white guy that dances. But you got me though. Today you got me. Yeah, this is like the modern version of that.
to be Kirkified. Keeping it with Drake for now because why not? We have that picture of him sipping Starbucks, a little zesty-like, but it's been newly Kirkified, and it's making the rounds again because of a relatively recent reaction image is just immediately on the chopping block for Kirkification. The Shark Tank, I'm out in 1.3 seconds thing, that is now Charlie Kirk reacting to something. They Kirkified the Kabi Lame mechanism, where it's rumored any human put inside of it will be forced to spend the rest of eternity there, or at least until the mechanism itself is physically destroyed, whichever comes last. Hell, certain jokes I haven't seen since the beginning.
Dude, we are living in a dystopia.
A resurgence, a second life, a second wind. Just this time, with Charlie Kirk's face as the one making the expression. I genuinely have not seen the Goonicide image or video.
Oh no.
So
Oh no. Don't do that to me.
I can feel it crawling down my back like my sins, schmoozing its way back into my feed one random
Oh my
day.
God.
Instead of the face I'm expecting, it's Charlie. You know what this means. Any reaction image that has existed prior has now been given a Kirk.
No. No. Is that how they're forming engagement now? So you can post any bullshit reaction online, but the meta is you just have to deepfake your face into Charlie Kirk. And then you get mad engagement. Is that what we have to do to get views these days? That is so much work. Dude, I don't want to use the AI to cheat. You use an AI to enhance your content, not to like kind of, I don't know, it feels very scummy to me. You know what I mean?
Getting used in place of the original.
Feels very cheap.
That had nothing to do with the original Kirkification. It's like how when Drake lost the Kendrick beef, people made this entire trend of putting a big black square that said "not Drake" over.
I didn't even know that.
A bunch of already famous
What the
gifs.
fuck?
And now, over a year and a half later, you still see those gifs floating around in circulation. The doctor said I shouldn't eat dinner at 10
Oh my
p.m. if I
God.
don't want to wake up with acid reflux. And you know, a really appropriate
the
gif here
fuck?
would be Drake teaching Lil Yachty how to fix his computer, or perhaps even the not Drake version.
I don't even get the joke. It just looks insane.
So what exactly did they choose for this caption? Charlie Kirk version, there was no need to include it, but it was. In fact, its inclusion probably caused it to pop off more than it would have without it. Truly insane shit. I think the long-term consequence...
Do you think he's hiding his face because he's actually very, very like attractive? Or do you think he just has a big pimple on his face? I think he might have something here. I think we might even find it being Charlie Kirk related. What is he hiding under that mask? Whose face is hiding under their mask? This guy could be Kirkified and we wouldn't even know.
Of this is going to be Kirk variants of existing reaction images haunting us for years to come, long after the influx of all these new ones has come and gone. Eventually, Kirkification has become a thing you just do to other people, regardless of their association to an existing meme or anything at all. It just became funny to do as a vacuum to a lot of people. And I won't lie, a few of them got me. The one where somebody...
Nah, it's not that he doesn't want to get hit. He doesn't want to expose himself as a Kirk variant. I'm 100% true. I'm facts. You cannot debate me. We cannot prove it. I can just see similarities with his face. He might be a Kirk variant, guys.
York City mayoral candidate's face with Charlie Kirk did make me laugh. Some poor schmuck out there who genuinely had no idea this was a thing happening probably asked themselves in pure disbelief.
He's just a doctor. No worries. What? Doctor making YouTube videos? How many subs does this? Holy mama! Wait, this guy is doing not bad at all. The first time I'm watching him, I'm like, oh, I see a video, 12 minutes, about Kirkification. Let me see what this is all about. Let's get straight to the point. And now I'm tapped in on this guy.
And Charlie Kirk were hanging out. And
That might be Kirkified, who knows?
Where's Waldo? Where either independently or because a large amount of human brains had their pattern recognition primed for it, people started seeing Charlie Kirk literally everywhere, myself included, even places where it wasn't. I'm not even sure that all of these were AI or Photoshop edits. Some of them I think were just genuine lookalikes.
Exactly. They look like real variants.
I can tell you that. This is of Los Polos and his dad, who you may know better as the WFAPS guys. This is an iconic screen that's been floating around for months at this point. Only this time they've been Kirkified, which I suppose this way they at least keep some of the father-son resemblance.
Dude, sexualization of just media in general is so like common these days. Like no one feels any shame anymore. We just like, if you have to take a wank, why not just go do it? We just like so open where it's crazy. No filter whatsoever.
They created 10 million Charlie Kirks, and now they're just wandering
Omega
around
Gooners,
with
bro.
This first one is like one of multiple different.
And I'm guilty.
Charlie Kirk's face onto of dudes holding fursuit heads, leading to batshit insane, probably entirely unserious.
That shit looks real. This looks fucking real. They created 10 million Charlie Kirks and now they're just wandering around doing random miscellaneous shit.
Doing random shit. This first one is like one of multiple different images people have edited Charlie Kirk's face onto of dudes holding fursuit heads, leading to batshit insane, probably entirely unserious conspiracy theories, or more likely...
Sorry guys, I have a blister on my leg. I'm not gooning. Please do not mistake me for gooning. I have a blister on my thigh. It is burning right now. And yes, putting my leg up could be making it worse. Because I feel it scraping on my stomach. Oh, fuck. But I'm too lazy to have my feet down, so...
PF fanfic that Charlie Kirk secretly faked his death to leave his old life behind and become an undercover full-time fursuiter. Who the hell is thinking?
I'm also getting an insane wedgie.
That someone can make an Undertale Deltarune reference about it, and the layman Twitter user will understand what it means. Bro is shattered across time and space. I think by the time
told you, bro. Multiverse.
Even now, your everyday Twitter
or every white guy just look like Charlie Kirk.
Pedestrian. Every B-tier Twitter user who dared to have their face out there in public has been at risk of immediate and mandatory Kirkification.
Today I've already know. We started the stream with my blister.
I'm finishing the evening with Charlie on the phone, and when this made its way back across the language barrier,
You just came in late.
the only question they were left to ask was, what have I done to deserve this? This shit got so far, people were saying, reply to this, and I will try to Kirkify your profile picture. Like it was like an artist who usually only takes commissions saying they draw free avatars for anyone who likes
Wait, no ways. Wait, who is that?
Who usually only takes commissions by your profile.
Wait, reply to this and I will try to... Anthony, I am Steams. Can we find this person? Wait, I already forgot their name. Anthony. Let's see if this is gonna work. Let's see if we get Kirkified. I don't believe they can do that to us. We are unkirkified, guys. Unkirkifiable. We are unkirkifiable. Incirconceivable. Reply, I am Sinin Steams. Thank you. W chat. I am Sin Steams. I had to look again. I'll just my brain is so cooked so late in the day. 17-year-old. Dude, the amount of pedophiles online. Dude, you shouldn't be saying this. Or maybe you should be. Actually, that is a good idea. So you can make everyone know. So if they have an excuse, oh, I didn't know you were underage. Well, you didn't look at my profile picture? You didn't look at my bio, bitch? Fucking pedophile? Fucking pedo? Anyway. I think that, here we go. We have to like, gonna start working on these soon. Okay, and then we be like, dude, no ways, the line is too big. Such a big queue. If you do me first, I will give you a whole virtual high five. And maybe a virtual side hug. W's in the chat, bro. W's in the chat, bro. That is our wholesome community. W unlimited wholesomeness. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Reply. Boom. He's gonna kirkify this picture. This picture is order, bro. You can't kirkify this shit. This is unkirkifiable, bro. Anyway, it's good that we watched this video. We might have a collab soon.
For anyone who liked, retweeted, and followed their account. A soul-shattering aspect of this is people getting genuinely invested in making these things. Like, they have opinions on the quality of the images, which, mind you, are almost entirely AI. People are collecting.
So it is AI. Oh, guys, it is AI. Who knew? I thought this shit was real.
They found on the internet and sharing them like trading cards. But if you share one that somebody else thinks is dog shit, then you're in the wrong for finding it funny. And you're going to have to weather some scathing critiques on the quality of your favorite kirkification. This image is frying me. Horrible head placement. No passion, 0 out of 10 kirkification.
Oh, they rated to
10 here. It has been generally argued that this is possibly the worst time to die as a controversial public figure, especially if you wanted your legacy to be maintained in any sort of respectful way. I hate it when iFunny makes a good
Dude, what trend do you think will go viral when we die? When the unlimited randomness channel ends? What meme do you think will be for this channel? Something to think about.
But a few days ago was the 5th anniversary of King Von's death, where iFunny said, if he died today, they would have had this dude printed onto 50 different Vigil AI videos within 20 hours. I don't want to give the guy running this account props, but they're fucking right. Across the internet, people have been making the same observation in much more sobering tones that this is really just the wrong time to die. If you have haters and you're thinking about dying,
You have to schedule your death now. Because if you die in this era, they are going to throw you so hard you cannot even react to it in the grave, bro. You can't even make a funny video out of it. You just have to lie there and be dead.
probably don't do that.
You can't even
Jump on
respawn.
that shit immediately, man. It does not matter why they hate you. I've seen people make edits of an NBA player they view as having been the reason their team lost a game, farting and squatting down uncontrollably mere minutes after the game itself has ended. I can't even show those here. To send us off, let's tie it back to JD to illustrate one more piece of disrespect.
Mandela Day, but to do the most random shit. Maybe? That's a cool trend, though.
And how they are using him against
I wouldn't mind dying in that.
the way they interpret things. Erica Kirk, Charlie Kirk's widow, has said about him. These are comments
I wouldn't
made
mind
for
being
necessary
remembered like that.
context.
I am tremendously blessed and honored tonight to be able to introduce to you a very
They do kind of look the same, right? She does kind of look Kirkified. She might have more. She might have been more than just his wife. I don't know. I don't know if they're cousins or not. But their facial structure, white people face. I seen this before.
Very dear friend. No one will ever replace my husband. No. But I do see some similarities of my husband in Gigi.
No funny shit. This is like a normal thing for someone to say when they're mourning someone they love. Part of the way you cope is by seeing them in like the little moments of life, seeing their best qualities and the reasons you love them and other people you care about. Oftentimes because of your interactions with those people. I don't personally see any of the traits she's talking about in JD Vance, but none of this is an odd thing for a widow to say about someone who's been an active part of her support system when going through a loss. She's introducing JD Vance here and she goes on for a speech of like 30 more seconds, just smiling bright, talking about him. They share a big hug. He comes on stage. They share a big hug, and that's enough. The internet was off to the fucking races with this.
Yeah.
You ain't slick, my boy.
Oh my god. They were convinced he was sliding though. They were convinced.
JD, advance on your girl.
Obviously, there is a thing called, guys, I'm going to teach you something. This is an unlimited teaching segment. Very long abbreviation. A UTS. Guys, a UTS, okay? Not an STD, not a UPS. This is a UTS. Non-verbal communication. NVC. Something that is a real thing. So the fact that the internet picks up on these things, that it's very difficult to hide the way you feel, especially if you have a bad poker face, and it's kind of easy to see if you're friendly or if you kind of dislike the person. Now, the people that hide this the best are actors and maybe even some streamers. Remember, I used to watch Miskif and Emru. I didn't know that they were dating at all. So that is a good example of how people can kind of hide their non-verbal communication. But if you can pick up on the subtleties and certain behavioral actions, y'all know what I'm talking about. We're getting a little psychological right now in this UTS. And then people kind of put the pieces together, but people sometimes take it too far. Okay? Sometimes people take it too far. You parasocial fuck.
We're sleeping together. I can't take it anymore. I will forever be
UTS.
AI slot edits and then dive exposure to it like it's radiation. I'm wrapping this up here. That card I mentioned should be on screen. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like.
Dude, Kirkification, JD Vance, Sivers, all of this shit, I fucking love. I don't understand it at all, and I don't want to. Thank God. So, we've talked about GBV, and that is like our main part of the stream. We had a little dive into the fun part of Kirkification. We are almost going into 2 hours of the stream, so I am gonna end soon. Here's a nice shot of Mr. Chainsaw. Don't know who was Chainsaw Man. Lit movie, kind of short. Kind of wish there was more. Anyway, we are now getting to the last segment of the stream. And it's something more Oh, I think I actually bursted. I'm just gonna unpeel my pants quickly and see what the damage is. Did it actually burst? It hurts so fucking badly. Oh my god. Yeah, we cannot feed him too much. Otherwise, he will kill us, literally. You know. the last segment of this stream, we will talk about something a little. You burst on stream. Yeah, we are bursting in real time. But no, it didn't actually burst. It's just aching at the moment. I actually want to show you how big this not boil, sorry. This dome is, but I can't actually. I think it might be TOS. And also, I would not want my future wife to be embarrassed of me showing my, possibly leaking my D or over the internet, because it's very close to that section. So I'm gonna be careful. I will just refrain from showing you that. I will try my best. I feel like I wanna show you right now. That's how much I want you to experience unlimited randomness. You know what I mean? But I will not do that. Instead, I will talk to you about something I've been struggling with, because I am trying to cut out certain habits of mine. And it has been proven to be quite tough. I've been not getting much sleep because of it. And you can see my body is also kind of messed up because of the strain I'm putting on, because I'm so dependent on these things. So I have stopped vaping for almost a whole day. You already know, bro. We have to, like I said, we have to celebrate the things that we take for granted. And it is very difficult for me, because not only is it a habit that I enjoy a lot, it is something that kind of makes it a little easier to live in this fucked up world. It is a distraction from the difficult things that we have to face, and facing these things without that dependence is very hard, because then you need to kind of work it in your mind, and then all of that processing that is going on kind of uses a lot of energy just to stay away from these habits and these addictions. So it is only not even a full day. Soon you'll bring it down to once a week. I'm really trying, because I can see the damage it does to my body when I stay off it, which means that I am very hardcore dependent on it. And I don't want to be, rely on something like that is especially killing me. Like, I take so much meds, guys. If I have to show you a list of all the meds that I take, it will probably be more than one page. It will be a lot of bullet points. It could even be a whole essay if I was to do it throughout my life. I'm not even lying. If I just look in my drawer now, there's so many things that I'm not taking that I should be taking, but it's too much. So I'd rather try and, even scale down on the medication. I'm trying to go natty, okay? I'm attempting to go full natty. And thank you today for appreciating how far we are getting. We will almost be one day without vape, but there is a problem, guys. There is a problem. Remember, I said I didn't vape for the whole day. That doesn't mean I didn't smoke something. Yes, we had a few blotches. Chat, you know what blotches is? It's kind of these smoking things in the rolling paper with tobacco inside. And it's supposed to be less harmful than cigarettes. And I'm almost done with it. I'm hoping that is my last paper of it, because I recently had to move this cupboard, right? And I found so many things that I've used in the past to make these things to help me smoke more better. Look here, boom. These are filters you use for your blushes. This is the paper that you use for your blushes. This has been in my drawer for so long. So you can see how long I've been doing this. I didn't even know that this was there until like everything fell out of my drawer. Dude, insane. Insane. So much paper. It is so bad. So yeah, I still had a messed up day. A lot of dealing with fucking liars. But I managed to cope, you know. It was a little better than this. And this is why I'm using this. I'm not just trying to be like phase adapt, okay? It actually helps with the auto fixation that the vape and cigarettes give you. Can drop the vape off by me. The main reason why I stopped is because it's dead. So that is not possible unless you want to recharge it, which is going to take some technical savvy on your part. It might be not worth it in the end, okay? So it is getting a little easier. I want to at least try and make sure that I stay away from the vape, even though I have all of these things kind of enabling me to keep on smoking. So it is really tough, guys. If you are out there and you are dependent on certain things, because I know a lot of people as well, they are addicted to marijuana, to the ganj, to the devil's lettuce, and they cannot sleep without it. A lot of the times when they go to certain events, when they try and enjoy themselves, they have to be on some type of vibe. And it's fun to do that things, but then you have to do more and more every time because it affects your tolerance, right? So you kind of just yearn for that vibe. You kind of chasing it the whole time until before you know it, all your friends stop smoking. You have no highs, no bitches. You have no job. Sorry, I said that word. You have no J word. And your family also doesn't talk to you because they don't talk to people that does drugs and stuff like that. So you are isolated. You know what I mean? It's not an immediate, it's not an immediate negative that you experience. It's kind of over time where it ramps up. So I will really try and plead with you to go cold turkey and try and embrace life as it is, because life is crazy already. Life is already unlimited randomness. So you want to get out there and put in chemicals as well? You both like that? Dude, okay. Well, yeah, I hope you don't fall behind. But there's also, I will say, I have made a few of high, how do you say, there's a word that I'm trying to get. High performing drug addicts. I have seen that. So that is not, it's very like you are an outlier. You're not the norm, because a lot of people like to like enjoy the vibe instead of being stressful. But there is a lot of them, at least that I'm aware of, that are high performing, but they still do these things. I believe, actually, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe in Europe, they actually use meth in certain circles to like enhance their brain. And I'm not talking about, poor people or people that, sorry, not poor people, people that are a little disadvantaged, but usually those are the targets because meth is cheap, but it is very addictive because it gives you like this mind orgasm, or like, I feel like it's times 100 an orgasm gives you. And they kind of like feel super inspired in that moment. But just as it's a super high, it is a very low. You really need to get your next fix of meth. And I believe there's something called meth chocolates as well in Europe. I know Europe is struggling at the moment with their addiction problems, especially the meth. Not meth, guys. I wish it was that. But meth. Yeah, so guys, next stream we are going to try out meth. Fun stream. Yeah, that will be a banger. Can't wait for that one. But yeah, we'll see how it go. I will do my best in staying away from the choofies, you know, the air pops, the exhales, the voosies. Yeah, pussy. I'm sorry. I need to chill. Okay. So it's getting quite late. I appreciate y'all all watching the stream. I didn't expect Trav to be on the stream for the whole stream. You actually shocked me today. And the next stream we will be on Friday. I'm hoping that I can be on time, but it will most likely be a drama-free stream. I also would love to tackle Mega Bonk correctly, because I feel as if I left it on a very sad note. And Mega Bonk is a very fun game. We just need to, you know, get better luck. We need to make Fajr that day. Then maybe we will get all the stats we need. So yeah, I really want to grind Mega Bonk with you guys. I do also want to play a harder game. There's a few harder games that has been left on cliffhangers. In fact, all of them that I've played are left on cliffhangers that I would like to actually see it through. And I don't want to do it on my own. I would love to do it with the stream, but I cannot decide whether it is on a Friday or a Saturday. And it will have to be a night stream, because a harder stream in the day, is that even harder, bro? Yeah, I appreciate you, Trav. And thanks y'all mods for watching. Remember, we have to stop gender-based violence on the 21st of November. We are having a shutdown where there will be no economical activities on that day. So try your best to be committed, because we want people or the G20 to recognize this big problem in South Africa. Major problem. How does Cape Town get recognized as the kindest city in the world, the best city in the world, but also has the highest percentage of murders and rapes? I think it's top 5. I don't think it's number 1, but we used to be number 1. How does that happen? Big questions we need to ask ourselves. So I thank you for watching. Fuck. And try and find a way to decompress through non-harmful ways. I also need to learn. And the best non-harmful way to decompress is liking and subscribing to the Unlimited Randomness channel. You don't want to miss anything on this channel, okay? We are getting bigger, funnier, unlimited, more random content every day, every week. And I am fully committed to the streaming shit. No matter how many viewers I have, I will always want to yap with you guys. Yes, this is going to take over my vaping time. I hope y'all don't mind if I crash out now and then. Okay? Yeah, I'm just doing what I can. I wish I could do more, Z. But the only thing I can do now is raise some awareness and hope that some of us is listening. Hey, we talked to someone internationally and they now are aware of the situation. So that is a big win for me. Unlimited awesomeness. Hopefully we get you affiliate on Twitch soon too. Yeah. I think that maybe we make my mods into not mods. I'm thinking of that. But the problem with affiliate, I'm not going to talk about it now actually. We will keep that for the next stream. Because if you jump to affiliate with less than 20 viewers, I think it's going to create bigger problems for you. But we'll get there. We'll get there. No dash. No dash. No dash. No trash. No. Can we play that song? Why is that song on my mind? This YouTube video is going to be butchered completely. No audio is going to play. No dash. Is it DJ something? Y'all know this from the reels? Never mind. Not those songs. None of those songs. I'll let you go on this. Y'all, we all have troubles. We all have issues we're dealing with. Sometimes we just need to take a load off, okay? So y'all enjoy this song. I'll see you on the next one. And yeah, stay random, bro. Baby.
Got some trouble that these drugs can't fix. We might struggle because life's a bitch. Then you happy when your ass get rich. Blowing money cause the bag ain't shit. Got some trouble that these drugs can't fix. We might struggle because life's a bitch. Think you happy when your ass get rich. Blowing money cause the bag ain't shit. I just lost my house to the drought, it. Now I'm staying on my mama couch, shit. Told me get a job or the bounce it. Never paid a bill, I caught my ounce, say. I could spend a 20 on the dub, but I can't even spend it on some shit I really love. I need some TLC, but bitches treat me like a scrub. I gotta drive my mama car to pull up to the club. Ain't nothing left to do but now, nigga gotta hustle. I got it out the money, then I did it out the muscle. Maneuver through the game, I put my niggas in the huddle. Now we all just running around and fitting pieces to the puzzle. My nigga, hey, got some trouble that these drugs can't fix. We might struggle because life's a bitch. Think you happy when your ass get rich. Blowing money cause our bag ain't shit. Got some troubles that these drugs can't fix. Hell no. We might struggle because life's a bitch. Think you happy when your ass get rich. Blowing money cause our bag ain't shit. Now I gotta play it in a block, eh. First I get the crib, then the yacht, eh. Went from not enough to a lot, eh. That's the way we rock, no Beyonce. Pool full of money, I'ma drown in it. Yeah. Dead presidents is what we found in it. Pull up in the demon, smoking pounds in it. End up on the news, play around with it. Now I gotta hustle. I got it out of money, then I did it out the muscle. Maneuver through the game, I put my niggas in a huddle. Now we all just running rounds and fitting pieces to the puzzle. My nigga, hey. Got some trouble that these drugs can't fix. We might struggle because life's a bitch. Make you happy when your ass get rich. Blowing money cause our bag ain't shit. Got some trouble that these drugs can't fix. We might struggle because life's a bitch. Make you happy when your ass get rich. Blowing money cause our bag ain't shit.